Hello and welcome to today's video where things are a little chaotic, but we're gonna get through it anyway. Oh my goodness. I was just gonna say maybe this angle will work better, which maybe it will, but also the wind died for like 2 seconds. Hey, my name is Darz. Welcome here on this channel. We get through hard stuff, we grow, we learn, we expand our comfort zones, and this week is all about reflection and readjustment. Is that a word? Adjustment, reiteration, making sure we're on the right path towards goals, dreams, and living with purpose. So last week I wanted to get my garden ready. I did that. I actually ended up planting because I was looking at the weather. Actually, my mom looked at the weather and she's like, yeah, it might be a good day to plant. Usually we wait until June around here, but it was fine. So, I mean, according to the weather forecast, which is usually wrong. So I planted most of what we want to grow. We still have a few more things to get, and it's just funny. I don't know much about gardening, so I feel like I'm just gonna be so shocked and impressed if I get anything to eat out of the garden this year. Another thing I wanted to do this past week was monkey and experiment with my Canon camera, my DSLR, on my gimbal, which I did. I created a video about it. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it down below. Sorry, there's a bunch of bugs trying to get me. It was a very fun time, very interesting that every single time I do something like that, I know as soon as I get started, it's gonna be fine, but before the start, it's like, oh, I don't know, it feels weird. Okay, my hair is really having a hairy. The last thing I wanted to do this past week was clean a bathroom, and I did. That felt really good too, and I had thought about because we have a bathroom and a half bath. I thought about just doing the half bath because I was like, yeah, it's so easy, but then I decided, let me just get a little more satisfaction out of this, and I cleaned the full bathroom. So that was great. It felt really good. All right, next week I came across this thing. I had to switch spots. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. The wind is now facing me, so, ooh, those nose seams are so itchy. Okay, so I came across this thing. Actually, ChatGPT came up with it for me. I don't know where it's from or if somebody created it or somehow it just got invented by ChatGPT, which I highly doubt. But basically it said, with my personality being kind of like this a lot of times, emotions running high and low, a good thing to do would be to every day just record whether today is a crest, like a high feeling, a neutral, just medium, or a trough feeling kind of a day. So all this week, like every day this week, I want to record that and just kind of look at it, see how it goes. I actually want to do this for a month, but since this is a weekly check-in, I'll just say, let's do it for a week, see how it goes. I think it's going to be helpful just to like look back and see if there are patterns, cycles, reasons for the ways that I feel sometimes. Because honestly, sometimes when I'm noticing so much, and I notice it all the time, but just when I feel that I'm being too much high and too much low and too much all over the place, I beat myself up about it. I don't like it. And it's really hard to understand it, I guess. So maybe doing this will start to help me understand it and make it better. I don't know if I even should use that terminology, because if that's just who I am and the way I am, then okay, then I shouldn't have to make it better. But if there's something I can do about it, then I would like to do something about it, because obviously the really high highs are amazing. Like I feel great and wonderful and on top of the world. But when I'm really down, it's really hard. It's really, really hard. So yeah, I want to record that this week. Another thing I want to do is finish planting the garden, of course. And I'm going to need to buy tomato plants, because in our season we have a very short growing season, should I say. And tomatoes and peppers, I heard, and I'm told, they take a lot longer to grow and produce. So they need a longer growing season than what we actually have outdoors. So they need to start indoors, but I never started anything indoors. Hence why I need to buy the growing plants already to plant them into the ground. And then third thing that I want to do this week, actually I'm adding 2 more things because they're both like tiny little things. I need to find my dress pants. They got lost when everyone was in town for my brother's wedding. I cannot find them, and I really need to use them coming up here shortly, so yeah. And then one more thing, I actually wrote this list right before I came out here to film this, and then right after I wrote the list, I decided to just purchase the thing right now. And that was actually by a book that I want to read, which is by Rick Rubin, something about creativity. But I heard it's a really good book. I really want to read it, look at it, learn from it, hopefully. And so, yeah, I just purchased it, and I want to read that. Let me know what y'all have going down in the comments if you're interested in sharing. I love having you as accountability, so thank you for being here. And I will see you next week with another mastermind and tomorrow with another video. All right, bye.